chill. Don't watch me. I'm trash. Remember? Team's gonna suck for another year again, bro. I go being a Notre Dame game at home.
In the shadow of the Word of Life mural, some call Touchdown Jesus, hands are outstretched and the mood is being set by this fantastic light show ahead of this showdown. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. inside his own 5. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Fires to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football. Right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch.
I'm looking scared at it. That is my
Glad to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance.
Like I should be watching our streams and turn it into what you do. I'm always I want to do.
Having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there.
Certain formations, if I actually watched it,
last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had a slant throw right in behind him.
Looking to throw, it's Wade. Here comes the heat. Fires deep on the run. Snatches it on the right. 3rd down conversion.
One freaking throw that really wasn't open. Couldn't pat it down. He actually went for it.
They're going to run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, Davey?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after
Oh, I was trying to hit him too.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself.
Fucking missed.
And man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back, he wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra, makes that decision and gets the first down.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestled him down
That saved
to
me
the
too.
first
Good
down.
tackle, whoever that was.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And
Yeah, dude, with the freaking ability, bro.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down.
But now my other guy's like, what the hell? But there's no way I picked this play.
It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I hate those abilities now. Overthinking this shit.
They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here come the Irish back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great team...
Brings into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. To the ground, he's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Hauls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up a third down.
And
wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Looking for a man, it's Wade.
Shit.
All kinds of room.
Yeah, the deep open there.
That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide.
Oh, yes.
Great job by the back on the option.
And a great job by the quarterback making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Fresno State ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous unis. This team is buttoned up. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line.
Injuries, bro. What the? Looks good, team. Come on, man.
And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And then where the hell is my running back? You got injured twice. Is my running? I mean, I do want them to thing, but like, goddamn, what the hell? No, okay, never mind. I'm tripping.
On first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPO. You should just run positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Boilermakers will hunt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh, what a move to get room. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you.
Good freaking. Whoever that was, 19, good shit.
And tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Trying play action. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Okay, good defense.
The Irish send out the punt unit.
I wanted the sack
into the night sky for the first time. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Okay, where's that freaking...
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive effective this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws.
Well, the quarterback was in a
I
world
was
of
trying
trouble
to throw
there.
it
He
away
was
in the
under
bullshit.
pressure.
I
He
was
knew he was
trying to
going to
throw it
get hit,
as
so he
far
was
as
just
I
trying to get
could
rid of it. When
away
he
from the
forced it into
shit.
double coverage, he's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Wants to throw again. Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout and a score on
I
this
had a
drive.
freaking good drive. I was in freaking good position.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
This game really be tested.
The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
What?
Nobody open, he just
serious?
throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6.
He dropped it!
Complete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete 4th down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Wade. Quickly to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wide.
Oh, you the angle.
They get him on the ground late in the half.
took a great angle. I'm thinking he's going towards the right, and he just went.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Inside the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard
It's
line
located
for the huge pickup.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sight.
Don't give me a sack.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Let's send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw. It's Wade. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier this time, a 38-yard try. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. That late in the half field goal.
Never get those angles right.
Going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Handoff to the lone back. Fights off a defender. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground.
Defense, we need a turnover or something. Like defensively, I feel like we just little plays. We just gotta be prepared. Little plays. We're converting 3rd downs, and then on offense we can't score.
Rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Boilermakers will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Can't see nothing as far as anything. The kicker, so there's no kicking nothing to
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I feel like this time
man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Turning it on. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Gets away from one. He's got space. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Way more pressure.
Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing.
I'm not going to
room. They
win
are in full control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Here's the pressure. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Boilermakers in the hurry up. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference.
So much space. We could have got there, but freaking, I don't know what this dude was doing.
This offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
You want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. How about that defense rising up and stopping him?
Finally fucking gets a catch and I get it too short.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets into the 31. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Dropping back, it's Wade. Dances away to buy time. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
College football becomes more and more every year. More nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
Thank you.
Defense scoops it up, and he's heading the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming.
It's the offense, man.
Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over
One
him.
touchdown.
Ball to the ground.
One
Fourth
touchdown.
down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It was bound.
And the offense suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected, with a first and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense.
Defense, I'm not mad at you.
Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Gator.
Well, and after that running play, this is now a critical third down here for the offense. You just got an interception. You've got to pay this thing off. You've got to find a way to cap this drive off.
Touchdown, firing. And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're
the stadium should really
scares
me from bullshit bus.
With unbelievable field position
Everybody's
like
getting
that, you
hurt.
better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage.
Tried to run the fucking football, couldn't.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him. Like
okay,
right
buddy,
there,
we get it. Yes, they put pressure.
Down is short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw again. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field. But they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Makes the catch. He's stopped short, and it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the offense falls on the ball, but they'll still have to give it up. They're short of first down. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quick completion to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools. And that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights.
That's why they, even when I beat Oregon, they didn't rank me.
A little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big
It
lead.
was 99, but like they didn't have anybody in the right area.
All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set
The run game was working early,
really nice
and when it came to trying to pass, I
from this
couldn't.
offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Got his man on the right. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Off the play fake on first down to throw. looking for a huge play. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Shit, I ain't gonna beat. Not gonna beat nobody in the playoffs. Shit, I can't go out like that. But that's a tough one.
And on 4th down, they'll take a knee, but this is just about over. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true. But there are some games that no matter what the
we gotta rebrand our recruiting class too, because we don't got nobody. I don't see nobody. I got like 5 people at the most. But because I lost, I don't think I'm gonna get much. Like they gonna end up trying to leave, so now I gotta go back and refresh. Guess we should have been doing. Everybody readied up, so it should have been. Mississippi. So good, TJ's cooking up now. My senior too. Best player, but my receivers are straight. They're all freshmen. My best receiver, and then the rest are all freshmen. With more babies. And dropping passes. After that, really dropping passes. We had a touchdown and nigga dropped it. So the opportunity when I had to take you off the others. Stars. What's the audio? Got the natural. What are we doing? Speed. That was Dobson. I dropped it. But everybody else, man.